Have you ever wondered how Mother's Day began? It's a tradition millions cherish, but how did it all start? Back on May 9, 1914, President Woodrow Wilson made history. He officially created Mother's Day. Before that, there was no national day to honor mothers. Wilson's proclamation changed everything. It formalized a cherished tradition. Stay tuned to learn the moving story behind this holiday. Discover how a daughter's love inspired a nation. It's easy to assume Mother's Day has always been part of our national tradition. But just over a century ago, there was no official day set aside to honor the women who shape our lives from the very beginning. On May 9, 1914, President Woodrow Wilson issued a presidential proclamation that officially established the first national Mother's Day holiday to celebrate America's mothers. With his signature, he formalized what would become one of our most cherished traditions. But the true architect of Mother's Day wasn't President Wilson. It was a devoted daughter named Anna Jarvis. In 1908, Jarvis had already organized the first unofficial Mother's Day celebrations when she sent 500 white carnations to her hometown church in Grafton, West Virginia, in honor of her late mother, Anne. Anna's mother, Anne Reeves Jarvis, had been a remarkable woman. Before the Civil War, she had started Mother's Day work clubs to teach local women how to properly care for their children. During the war, these clubs provided medical care to wounded soldiers from both sides. After the war, in 1868, Anne organized Mother's Friendship Day, where mothers gathered with former Union and Confederate soldiers to promote reconciliation. In a nation still healing from deep wounds, she saw the power of motherhood as a unifying force. When Anne died in 1905, her daughter Anna was determined to honor her mother's memory and fulfill a dream. She recalled a Sunday school prayer her mother had once given. "I hope and pray that someone, sometime, will found a memorial Mother's Day commemorating her for the matchless service she renders to humanity in every field of life." Anna began a remarkable grassroots campaign. On May 12, 1907, she held a memorial service at her late mother's church in Grafton, West Virginia. Within 5 years, virtually every state was observing the day. Arguing that American holidays were biased toward male achievements, Anna started a massive letter-writing campaign to newspapers and prominent politicians urging the adoption of a special day honoring motherhood. Anna gained financial backing from Philadelphia department store owner John Wanamaker, who saw the potential in this celebration of motherhood. The movement grew rapidly as more businesses and politicians took notice. In his proclamation, Wilson directed government officials to display the United States flag on all government buildings and invited the people of the United States to display the flag at their homes or other suitable places on the second Sunday in May as a public expression of our love and reverence for the mothers of our country. The very next day, May 10, 1914, became America's first official Mother's Day, with people displaying flags and wearing carnations, red for those whose mothers were still living, white for those who had passed away. What's remarkable is that Anna Jarvis never had children of her own. She remained unmarried and childless her whole life, yet devoted herself to creating a day that would honor the sacrifices mothers make for their children. Her motivation came purely from her love for her own mother and her belief in the power of motherhood to heal and unite. Ironically, the holiday's success eventually became Anna's greatest frustration. By 1920, she had become disgusted with how the holiday had been commercialized and spent the latter part of her life trying to remove it from the calendar. What she had envisioned as a day of genuine sentiment had transformed into something she barely recognized. Yet, despite its complicated history, Mother's Day endures as a moment to pause and acknowledge the women who have shaped our lives. Beyond the cards and flowers, it remains what Anna Jarvis originally intended: a chance to express gratitude for a love that can never be fully repaid. When we celebrate Mother's Day, we're not just participating in a commercialized holiday. We're continuing a tradition born from a daughter's love and a nation's recognition that mothers deserve our deepest gratitude. How will you honor the maternal figures in your life this Mother's Day? Share your traditions in the comments below. And if this exploration of Mother's Day's origins intrigued you, don't miss tomorrow's video where we'll uncover another pivotal moment that shaped our shared cultural heritage. These stories remind us that even our most familiar traditions often have surprising beginnings. Hit that like button if you learned something new today, and subscribe to History Sparks for more illuminating journeys through time. Until next time, I'm honored to share these stories that connect us across generations.